So now we're going to start the editing process. While this is something that a lot of photographers don't really want to think about, they look at it as a process of what I like and what I don't like. When you get to the point of portfolio building, it's a bigger process. In other words, most of us have big backlogs of photographs we shot and saved for a variety of reasons. Now we're going to look at those different photographs in a different context and see if we can find the nuggets inside. Now, this exercise of choosing images, whether they be digital or whether they be film, is challenging. And what you're seeing here on the screen right now is a section of my overall archive that I have, of which I have thousands of digital files collected from all over the world from various times, dating back many, many years. I also have an equal number of negatives that I've shot over the years, and periodically, about every 3 or 4 years, I will go through all of these images in a fast edit and look for different types of context that I shot at the time. For instance, this picture of these flowers right here. Now, while that was an interesting picture at the time I shot it, I kind of liked it. I've never done much with it nor put it in a portfolio. However, in recent weeks I went back and looked at it again, and now I think I'm going to take this into Photoshop and rework it and see what else I can do. It's these type of nuggets that you see, and as you change as a photographer, your pictures change in how you view them. This works as well in negative as it does in film. Here's a couple examples of photographs I found over the years using this method. When you have a bunch of negatives out on the light bar, it could pretty much look like chaos. So what you got to do is you got to scan these things kind of carefully, taking a long, slow look and panning through all these negatives. A lot of these negatives were shot many, many years ago, and I've lost some of the context for them. But as I scan through them and look at them closer, even with the little glass and stuff, I find this picture of this old rugby player right here. It's kind of an interesting portrait, and I think I might look at this one a little bit later. I can see that as I look down the strip, I have printed this before. Now, I don't know if this will make a portfolio shot or not, but I'll certainly pull it out at this point right now and consider it. Where do we go from here? Whether you're working digitally or on the light bar, make sure you have a systematic approach. Pull those negatives out and don't keep them in the general population. Put them in a specific binder or someplace. Digitally, put your portfolio files on a separate little hard drive. Keep them away from everything else. That way, you'll know that your file management is intact and your portfolio building will go a whole lot smoother.